We begin this hour with San Diego's role in a record-breaking space voyage and lunar flyby. We get to say that. The Artemis II crew returns to Earth today, splashing down off of our coast. Here is a live look, no way, from the spacecraft right now. I would say stop what you're doing. Just take a moment, take this in. Look what astronauts are doing right now. They're on that spaceship, that's the moon. This 10-day journey took astronauts around the moon, the farthest human mission yet. This is an important step in NASA's goal to one day put humans back on the moon and even build a lunar base. So we're glad you're with us here this morning, 6 a.m. I'm Neda Irampour.
And I'm Vanessa Paz. Of course, we have team coverage. We got News 8's Tori Apodaca, who has more on the Navy's role in recovering the astronauts, and Chris Bro with details on local watch parties.
What a day it is. First, people are trying to catch a glimpse of the splashdown. They want to know about the weather at that time. Meteorologist Evan Narani. Evan, at 5:07 p.m. What are you forecasting?
Question, right? Exactly. What are things going to look like out there? So this is the setup right now overhead. You can see how there's a fair amount of cloud cover that is out there, but we are expecting the afternoon to bring us partly cloudy skies. For splashdown specifically, we're looking at mostly to partly cloudy skies, hoping for the partly side of things as opposed to an abundance of clouds. Splashdown is going to be off the coast, and it looks like the best viewing areas are going to be between about Del Mar and Torrey Pines area. Winds are going to be rather light, but there will be a breeze off of the coast, and 5:07 you might be able to even hear that sonic boom. Aside from the splashdown forecast, we are tracking a good chance for rain as we get through the weekend, mainly through Sunday and Monday. All that building up around San Francisco right now. Coming up, we'll talk more about what that weekend weather forecast looks like and dive into a little more detail as to what this afternoon could look like too. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Evan. Well, we are hours away from Artemis II mission making its return back to planet Earth.
Yeah, it's at the splashdown right there off our coast of San Diego, about 5:07 p.m. News 8's Tori Apodaca live near NAS North Island in Coronado with how the Navy will help recover those astronauts. Tori, they've been training for this for years. Tell us all the details.
Yeah, for over a decade now they've been training, and the U.S. Navy is really playing a critical role in all of that recovery of the 4 astronauts and the Orion space capsule. The USS John P. Murtha is already in position in the sea right now. On board it are over 100 sailors and over 100 NASA employees. They are set with mobile dive teams who will open the capsule, get the 4 astronauts onto a floating raft, and then helicopters will take them to the ship for medical care. A U.S. Navy helicopter squadron based out of Naval Air Station North Island will assist in tracking the capsule while it travels through Earth's atmosphere. NASA says the capsule is expected to splash down in the ocean about 50 miles offshore, roughly between San Clemente Island and Catalina Island. An exciting moment for San Diegans and the world.
It's so high up and so far away, you should be able to see it from the coast. You don't have to get close to San Clemente, I don't think. As long as you can have a clear view west-northwest, that would be your best chances to see it.
We were watching the first moon landing in black and white TV in my living room, so I'm glad the program's back kicking around.
Yeah, and if you want to capture history with your own eyes, the best place to do that might be out at the beach. We're expecting to see big crowds out there. Again, that splashdown set to happen at 5:07 tonight. For now, reporting live in Coronado, Tori Apodaca, News 8.
Thank you so much, Tori. Well, this morning we are hearing from the naval air crewman who has been assigned to lift the first astronaut into a helicopter. Take a listen.
I'm at a loss for words for trying to think about how this experience has affected me, but I'm very proud to be on this mission and very proud of where we have come with all the training and all the hard work that everybody's put in.
A Navy helicopter squadron from Naval Air Station North Island will recover those 4 astronauts. So cool.
Wow, amazing. He's going to lift them out, say hello to them back on Earth. The last phase of the astronauts' journey is re-entry into Earth's atmosphere. It is considered one of the most precarious steps of any flight to space. So here are the details of that. The capsule will hit our upper atmosphere, barreling 24,000 miles per hour. Yeah, temperatures will reach 5,000 degrees, about half as hot as the surface of the sun.
It's not so much 13 minutes, it's more in my head about an hour and a half of things that have to go right.
Okay, during the Artemis I mission in 2022, pieces of the heat shield kept flying off on that return. NASA decided to keep that same heat shield, but modify the trajectory, of the capsule's return. The astronauts say they are confident NASA has made the right fix. That Artemis I mission 4 years ago splashed down off the coast of Baja California. The capsule was then brought to San Diego. So here is video from back then. This was an unmanned test flight. If you're wondering why these missions are happening here, Aaron Rosengren, an expert with UC San Diego, explains why. And he says because the spacecraft uses the moon's gravity to return to Earth. The trajectory set it towards landing in the Pacific. It's also because NASA has naval support here to recover the capsule.
And it is possible that we could hear a sonic boom from the capsule's re-entry. Researchers over at Scripps Oceanography are taking part in a project to record that sonic boom, which they say is a rare opportunity.
So what we're going to do is use the Artemis re-entry to calibrate our knowledge and understanding, to calibrate our sensors, because we know exactly how fast it's going to be going, what direction it's coming from, and how big it is.
Researchers hope this will improve their ability to track things like space debris and meteoroids in the future. The U.S. Geological Survey is also asking you to report if you hear a sonic boom through their Did You Feel It survey.
Oh, that's going to be amazing if you actually feel it. That's incredible. There are a number of watch parties happening here in San Diego today. So where will you be to see the splashdown happening live?
And we have News 8's Chris Groh live in studio with that part of the story. Again, it's going to be one of those things like, where were you?
Right.
When, you know,
decades later.
Yeah.
And you might want to say you were at a party, right? So I'm so glad that I got the party assignment.
Hopefully you
this
remember.
aspect of the Artemis
Chris
coverage.
on the parties.
It is a lot of fun. I, again, voted most likely to be the life of a party, right? Yeah, this guy right here. All right, well, it's going to be very cool to see San Diego play a role in this historic mission. But what if you do want to take this in with others, people you don't know, other enthusiasts that want to see this historic event? Well, the Fleet Science Center is having a watch party, but if you don't have your ticket yet, you're out of luck. It's sold out. That just talks about the popularity of events like this. However, they do have an Artemis II experience that does not end today. Take a listen.
This actually was set up at Kennedy Space Center for launch. So then we loaded it all up and trucked it over here, and now we're set up here. It's going to be a bad pun, but just over the moon. Just so excited to be able to watch history unfold, and to say that I even had a small part in it is just truly humbling.
So while tickets for the watch party no longer available, you can still go to the Fleet Science Center to see the Artemis II pop-up exhibit through the weekend. NASA employees, like you just heard from there, will be on site to talk with visitors. Now, the Air and Space Museum at Balboa Park will be one of many hosting a watch party. They're going to show NASA's live stream of the Orion capsule's return. If you show up after 4 p.m., tickets are going to be half off. For a little bit more of a laid-back atmosphere, if you will, we know that the Hotel Del Coronado will also host a watch party, and you can stream NASA's live feed at home if you prefer to be with family and friends. Netta?
So many options, so great. We get to be here for all of it. Thank you very much, Chris. You can also stream the splashdown of on the free CBS 8 app from the comfort of your home. We will have special coverage all day long and a live look starting at 4:30. So this is a big day for San Diego.
I know.
As eyes around the world, the universe will be watching.
I'm going to try to be in Coronado.
That's a great spot, right?
That.
Yeah.
Evan was right here,
there.
I promise. And
I was.
He's walking over.
He's walking over.
was saying, you know.
He'll be there.
Face over here.
I'm trying to decide exactly. I think I want to be out at
where?
Torrey Pines, but I also love my couch and watching on TV. And I know that if I'm on my couch watching on TV, I'll get the clear view.
And the commentary from
Yeah, and the
NASA.
commentary
True.
versus on my little device.
Right.
Since there's a chance we might not see anything.
Right.
So I'm weighing
It's
the
a
pros
tough
and
one.
cons.
I know. So many options.
We are also tracking that chance for rain over the weekend. It's 6:09 right now. We're expecting a dry remainder of the day, which includes splashdown. But our rain chances between this afternoon and Monday afternoon, I'd say they're elevated. They're up around 30–40%. I know that this may be a bit of a letdown, considering just a couple days ago our chance for rain on Sunday was all the way up around 70%. But now we've got it kind of spread out through the weekend. It still seems like Sunday into Monday will be our best kind of 12-hour stretch, maybe 24-hour stretch from midday Sunday through midday Monday for that rain to come about. Otay Mountain facing south is clear. We've got just a few spots of haze down on the horizon, but other than that, looking really good this morning. Sunrise is in 15 minutes. It should be a wonderful one. When we look at our rainfall estimates through the night tonight into early tomorrow, we should get some very light rain. That's the green there. As we push through the day on Saturday, I'll pause this. Some spots could have gotten up to 1/10 of an inch. Oceanside, El Cajon, Alpine, for example. And then through the day on Sunday into early Monday, that's when we expect the bulk of this rain to come down. In total, still, we're looking at maybe 1/4 of an inch up to 1/2 an inch over the course of the entirety of the weekend. And you can see why. It's just coming in these kind of brief spurts for overnight tonight into tomorrow. Then we dry out by tomorrow afternoon. Saturday afternoon looks fantastic, partly cloudy skies. Sunday, another round of rain comes our way by the evening hours, lasts through early Monday, and then we're back to dry skies by Monday night. On the 10-day temperature trend, temperatures are going to slide notably for Sunday and Monday. Then we'll climb going into next week, seeing those temperatures warm right back up to a above average range. Let's take a look at how your roads are now at 6:11. When we look outside, we will still see some slowing out toward the Coronado Bridge. A lot of people trying to get on base right now. 46 miles per hour, still not too slow. Looking good on the 805 northbound San Ysidro to the 94, looking good at 69 miles per hour. 5 northbound from Highway 54 to the 8 is also smooth. You're only at about a 9-minute commute in total. Let's look at your border wait times now, where it is a 90-minute wait at the San Ysidro Port of Entry. Otay Mesa Port of Entry should get across just a little bit quicker in 60 minutes or so.